What if World War III starts tomorrow? What if, tomorrow, the unthinkable happens? What if, when you wake up, the world is no longer at peace? Headlines flash across every screen. World War III has begun, cities are silent. Air bases roar to life, allies scramble, enemies prepare. This is how the next World War could begin, but this time, it won't be fought the way we remember, because the world has changed, and so have its weapons. It begins quietly, like all great disasters. In the South China Sea, a US destroyer detects an unidentified missile launch. Within minutes, one of its escort drones is destroyed. China denies involvement, claiming it was a system malfunction. But across the Pacific, the US president is briefed and orders full alert. The world's media explodes with panic, while diplomats try to calm the situation. A second event strikes. Russia launches a cyber attack on NATO communication grids in Eastern Europe. Power goes out in Warsaw, Berlin, and London. Planes are grounded, markets collapse. No one fires a bullet, but the world is already under attack. At 6 a.m. GMT, a NATO base in Poland is hit by a missile. Hundreds are killed. The missile's origin is unclear, but intelligence points east. Within 1 hour, NATO responds. US bombers take off from Germany. British fighter jets scramble over the North Sea. China moves its fleet into the Philippine Sea. The war has officially begun. As missiles cross borders, AI-driven drones enter combat for the first time in history. These machines don't hesitate. They don't fear, they calculate, and they kill. Within 48 hours, the world splits in two. The Allied Front, United States, United Kingdom, France, Japan, Australia, Canada, and South Korea. The Eastern Alliance, China, Russia, North Korea, Iran, and Pakistan. Neutral nations like India, Brazil, and South Africa struggle to stay out. But the war's shadow reaches everywhere. Visuals, world map, shifting borders, military convoys, international communication collapses. The United Nations dissolves after a missile hits its headquarters in New York. Global panic spreads faster than the virus that once terrified the world. This isn't World War II. This is AI warfare. Autonomous drones swarm over continents. Satellite lasers disable enemy defenses. AI systems predict enemy movements and strike before humans can react. But soon, the machines begin to make mistakes. A defensive AI misinterprets a civilian radar signal as a nuclear launch or retaliatory missile is fired. And in less than 5 minutes, the first nuclear exchange begins over the Arctic. The shockwaves are felt across the world. Visuals, explosions, satellites falling, nuclear blasts in distance by day 4. Communication networks are destroyed. Electric grids fail across Europe, Pan-Asia. The internet, gone. Cities become islands of panic. Supermarkets empty in hours. Money becomes worthless. Food, water, and power become the new gold. And amidst the chaos, small nations ignite their own wars, border disputes, old rivalries, revenge. The planet is on fire. In the chaos, leaders vanish underground, hidden in fortified bunkers. Only the machines continue to fight. Nuclear submarines, space weapons, and orbital drones circle a dying Earth. Major cities like London, Beijing, Moscow, and Washington become ghost zones, yet humanity refuses to disappear. From underground shelters, survivors broadcast one message across the remaining frequencies. Stop, we can still save what's left. The war slows. Nations cease fire, not by victory, but by exhaustion. Weeks later, silence, no gunfire. No sirens, just silence. The skies are gray. The earth is wounded. Billions gone. But somewhere, a child looks up and sees the sun cutting through the smoke. A reminder that even after the darkest night, dawn still comes. World War III may not happen tomorrow. But if it ever does, it won't be about who wins. It'll be about who survives. The question isn't when the next war begins. It's whether humanity will be wise enough to stop it before it does. If you're watching this, share this message. Like and subscribe to our YouTube channel.